Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3.
Mic check. Mic.
Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Taylor, Alex Fontenot here from Ross Granger Field on a Friday afternoon, getting ready for Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagles and Erath Bobcat baseball. You got the state runner-ups from a year ago. You got the state champions from a year ago. Should be a fun matchup indeed. Vermilion Catholic currently ranked number 8 in the state of Louisiana, 16-8 on the year, 5-1 in district play, coached by Coach Ben Harrington. And Erath Bobcats 19-9 on the year, 4-0 in district play, currently ranked number 5 in the state, coached by head coach Jeremy Picord. I welcome my broadcast partner at this time. Hey, we got baseball, we got playoffs looming. Should be a great one between two good ones that played for a title a year ago in different classifications.
Yeah, very good game that we should have tonight. Hoping the weather will hold off and keep everything clean, keep our equipment dry, and give us a good matchup tonight.
Absolutely. If you see us start scrambling, that means the weather done came down on us. Looking like could see some showers this evening. We're hoping it holds off. Welcome everyone to the game. Hit the like, hit the share. My name's Jordan Taylor. This is Alex Fontenot. Two-man crew getting ready for Primetime Baseball Friday night edition. We got the coaches meeting going on at the plate right now. How about we introduce the starting lineups at this time. We start with the Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagles. And we'll go leadoff hitter, Dominic Gautreau. He will be pitching this evening. In the 2-hole, Matthew Malera playing left field. The 3-hole will be Will Simon, shortstop. In the 4-hole, it will be Cruz Hebert. He's going to play third base. In the 5-hole, James Bradley. He's going to play right field. In the 6-hole, Aiden Bertrand is going to play first base. 7-hole, Caden DeHart. He's going to play second base. In the 8-hole, Jacob Dubois. He's going to be your catcher. And then your rounding off things in the 9-hole will be the center fielder, Trey Hebert. For the Bobcats, it will be Landon Lemaire leading things off in center field. 2-hole, Carter Champon. He will be playing second base. In the 3-hole, on the bump this evening will be Landon Duran. In the 4-hole, it will be Tate Collins playing shortstop. In the 5-hole, it will be Jack Landry playing right field. In the 6-hole, it will be Cade Francis playing first base. In the 7-hole, it will be Koa Capel playing left field. In the 8-hole, it will be Colin Rodriguez playing third base. And in the 9-hole, it will be Talon Landry DHing for the Bobcats. That's how both teams will start. On the mound this evening, it will be Dominic Gautreau for the Screaming Eagles and Landon Duran for the Bobcats. Starting to drizzle here at Ross Granger Field. We're starting to try to get some of the equipment protected. Fans are starting to scatter as we wait for the national anthem and both teams to get introduced here from PA announcer. Keep hitting the like, keep hitting the share. We're going to battle the weather this evening. We got a little lean-to right here. We can lean under, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be much. It looks like a little sprinkle, so looks like we're going to edge it out and hopefully keep all the equipment dry and get back to a good broadcast here.
The Eagles come into tonight's game with an overall record of 16-8 and 5-1 and district 6-1-8, which has them in first place in the district.
So we'll step away, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll wait for both teams to be brought on the field. Aqua Splash Pool Care, servicing Lafayette. Remaining Catholic Screaming Eagles getting introduced at this time.
Playing left field, number 7, Matthew Moeller. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 8, Will Sumo. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 20, Coon J. Bear. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 13, James Bradley. Batting sixth, first base for number 12, Aiden Bertrand. Batting seventh for second baseman, number 17, Keegan G. Hart. Batting eighth for catcher, number 19, Jacob Pujol. And batting ninth, center fielder, number 6, Trey Abear.
That is a look at your Screaming Eagles starting nine.
Assistant coach Mr. Goodwin, Carter Fletcher, and Blaine Duval.
Now we're going to head to the other side of the field as we get ready to meet the Erath Bobcats.
Now your starting lineup for your hometown Erath Bobcats. Starting center field, and you know, number 7, Landon Lemaire. Batting second, number 2, second baseman, Carter Chopin. Batting third on the mound tonight for the Bobcats, number 8, Landon Merritt. Batting fourth, playing shortstop, number 6, Pete Collins. Batting fifth, Bobcat right fielder, number 4, Jack Landry. Batting sixth, and playing first base, number 10, Katie Francis. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 27, Cole Capel. Batting eighth, Bobcat third base, number 3, Colin Rodriguez. Batting ninth, with DH, number 22, Tyler Landry. And behind the plate, number 13, Nathan Jones. Bobcat play coached by head coach Jerry Picard, assistant coach Terry Price, Thomas Mann, and Blair Landry.
We'll get ready for the national anthem, ladies and gentlemen.
At this time, everybody please stand to move your hat and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
right, let's play ball. Alex, keys to victory this evening. What do you got?
Man, high school baseball, walks and errors. If whichever team's going to play the cleanest in terms of those two factors should win the game. These are both talented programs, talented teams. They're going to pitch pretty well. They're going to hit pretty well. But at the end of the day, walks and errors are going to separate these two teams.
Walks and errors, your key to victory this evening. What do you want to see from both offenses this evening? So we went to the defense and pitching. What do you want to see from both offenses? Maybe a little small ball, maybe a little getting active on the base pass?
Yeah, you're definitely going to see both of that. That's two things that come with these two winning tradition programs. You're going to see somebody get on, get them over, get them in. That's going to be the game plan. And then, especially at Erath, just seeing them play before, those extra base hits that they get, that's going to be key for them. And I'm pretty sure VC is going to come around and try to put some balls in the gap and double up and just try to get as many runs across the board as they can.
A VC program that rides 8 of the last 9 they've won. Should be some fun. Enjoy the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Glad we could bring it to you. Thank you to our first inning sponsor, Billy Nabear. As we say thank you to all of our sponsors this evening: Fundraising University, Howard Pool Company, Whips Prints, Aqua Splash Pool Care, Bird's Eye Insurance, Enviro Resources, Industrial and Oilfield Services, Mr. Jacob Landry, and LeBron Marger. Sit back, grab your favorite beverage, enjoy the ball game, stay dry. That's what we're going to try to do for 7 innings here. As Duran, you saw him the last time we were here. His first outing of the year. He's got a couple outings out of his belt now, as we're ready to see Duran get ready for postseason baseball in a couple weeks. You look at both of these rankings here, Alex, and you look at the Bobcats currently ranked 5th in the state. Top 24 get into their playoff bracket, okay?
Yes, sir.
So they're sitting comfortable right now. Top 8 will get a first-round bye. So they could be playing baseball down in the second round if they take care of business these next couple games. They only got 3 of them left, so we'll see how this plays out. And then Vermilion Catholic, currently ranked 8th in the state. 12 teams get a first-round bye. Only 20 get into the playoffs for their bracket, as we are ready for baseball here on Friday night. First pitch right down the middle. And first pitch comes in at 6:01 as Landon Duran fires a strike to get us underway. Dominic Gotro leads off things for the Screaming Eagles. And he swings past one there, and he's quickly down 0-2.
This is what you want from the Erath pitching staff. Work ahead early in the game. Keep runners off the base path.
0-2 here from Duran. He challenged him upstairs, but that one ran inside, and we got a 1-2 count here. Billy Nader, your first inning sponsor. Thank you to all they do for us the entire calendar year. As we got a 1-2 here from Duran. Caught the outside corner, strike 3 looking. And that's going to be a Mound Master Aqua Pool Splash Care strikeout, your first strikeout of the game from Landon Duran. You like that pitch sequence there?
Yeah, challenged them the first 2 pitches, took one, swung at one, came up and in, and painted the outside corner. It's perfect what you want for Erath.
Left fielder Matthew Millard sees a ball downstairs. We'll start this count 1-0. He's going to play. Millard's going to play left field today for the Screaming Eagles. Screaming Eagles got a big win last night over Lowerville. What a great game it was, as he fouls that one back for an Industrial and Oilfield Services foul ball. What a great game that was last night. 7-6. They beat the Lowerville Tigers. That was a fun one. 1-1 count here. 1 out just on the way here on a Friday afternoon. And he skies that one. Calling it off is Cade Francis for out number 2. So what you want to see here early, you want to see your pitcher get in the groove, your defense back you up, right?
Yep, pitching the soft contact, hitting the spots, swinging misses. Exactly what you want from your starting pitcher on a Friday night here in Erath.
Will Simon will be up third here, or Will Simon will be up third here. Play quarterback in the fall for the Screaming Eagles. He sees one downstairs, and 2-man crew here tonight for the umpires. Last couple times we were here, they were running out 3-man crews. 2 outs here, top of the first inning. And that one misses downstairs, runs the count 2-0 here. And if you're Simon, and I don't know if I'm saying it right or wrong, Simon, Simon, which one you got?
I would go with Seymour, this part of the state.
All right, rolling with Simon. The 2-0. Foul back for an Industrial Oilfield Services foul ball. Waiting on deck is Cruz Abear. See if he gets an opportunity to bat this inning. The 2-1. Ground ball to the shortstop. Tate Clylans gloves it, fires it in time. 6-3 put out. And the Screaming Eagles will go 1-2-3 in order. And a good inning there from Landon Duran, as we will see Duran bat this next bottom of the frame. Coming to the plate, Landon Lemaire, Carter Champagne, and Landon Duran due up for the Bobcats. 1-2-3 in order, no hits, no runs, and no one left around. We'll be back. Your first inning is sponsored by Bill and Abear. We also got to take a look at our Mound Master, Aqua Pool Splash Care, for that strikeout. We'll be back.
Here's your Beal and Abear starting lineup.
Lance Beal, Turlings Catholic.
Kenny Abear, Catholic High.
Stephen Williams, STM.
Don Connett, USL.
Alan Haney, Catholic High.
Gabrielle Romero, Sacred Heart.
Beal and Abear, Acadiana's hometown lawyers.
Aqua Splash Pool Care, servicing Lafayette, Karen Crow, Abbeville, Crowley, Brobridge, New Iberia, and more. Specializing in greens, equipment repairs, and chemical balancing. Headache-free pool service so you can just relax and enjoy the water. Give owner Jock Abear a call today at 337-322-9699. Mr. Jock also wants to shout out his son Trey Abear and the entire Screaming Eagle football team at Vermilion Catholic. Welcome back to the Jacob Landry broadcast booth. Jordan Taylor, Alex Fontenot, giving you baseball here on a Friday afternoon. Screaming Eagles, Bobcats. Almost to the final game of the regular season before the playoffs gets here. Great competitive matchup we have. Two great coaching staffs. As we will see Dominic Gotro take the mound this evening for the Screaming Eagles. And he will face Landon Lemaire as he tries first pitch curveball, and it will not fall in. If you're Gotro, you want to follow your counterpart in Duran and have a quick frame here, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bobcats coming off of a big win this past Wednesday over 5A Thibodeau, 8-5 on the road. As he grounds one through the 6 hole, and Landon Lemaire is aboard with a lead-off single. As Carter Champagne, riding a big hit streak, will step up to the plate here with a runner aboard.
Yeah, very good start on the offensive side for Erath. Lead-off runner on. See they get him in motion or just want to play it straight up.
I believe I saw Red River Roundup made a post, or 446 made a post talking about this guy at the plate right here riding like a 20-something game hitting streak. So he's red hot at the plate, so excited to see Carter Champagne swing it tonight.
Yeah, I don't think you'll see any bunt signals for this guy.
Good lead over there from Lemaire. Coach McCord has been known as an aggressive on the base paths type of coach, so expect him to run at any time and any count here this evening. And quick check over there. Good job from the first baseman. That one could have got away.
Yeah, very good job blocking that ball up and saving a base.
Aiden Bertrand over there, the lefty, getting a glove on it. Good crowd still filing in here, Alex. We saw how passionate both these teams were during football season when they met. So you knew coming into the ballpark tonight, you were going to see a lot of blue and a lot of maroon.
Yep, little rivalry, not too far down the highway, and they have very good fan bases across all sports, and they show out and they stay loud for their teams.
2-0 count. Quick check over there at first. Let's go, Troy, looking for a ground ball here. Ground ball to the shortstop. And he's going to take the force out at second. Not in time over there. Catcher will back up and help. Carter Champagne is aboard with a fielder's choice.
Yep, very good job. Flipped it over to second for the lead runner. Looked like he was in between just going to first, and he said, I think I still got enough time. Flipped it over to second. Relay was a little delayed.
Yeah, right there. It's one of those slow grounders where shortstop, you got to make a decision quick. And he went get the lead out, and a good decision on his part. Now he's got one out, but you got a dangerous hitter coming to the plate here. Outfielders are playing him the pull here. Sees one on the corner for strike number one. Go throw a little extra juice on that one.
Yeah, and got a big hole between first and second there, like you said, playing him to the pull side a little bit. So if he can punch one to the right side, you might go first and third here for Erath.
Landon Duran waits on the 0-1, and he bears it downstairs. Gotro with a 1-1 count here to the 3-hole hitting Landon Duran. Boy, has he torched the baseball this year. Looking for a big hit here in the first. After we get a quick check over on Champagne there at first.
Yeah, he's keeping a very close eye on these runners here at first base, trying not to let them steal the extra bag and get in scoring position.
Jacob Dubois got to do a great job today at the catcher position, trying to slow down these runners. That one's foul back, ladies and gentlemen. Going to get down to the parking lot. Industrial and Oilfield Services, foul ball.
1-2 count here. You think he's going to give him a little off speed, try to get it?
Yeah, I think you still got to work your off speed in here. Try to get him to chase something. Instead, he goes fastball on the outside corner, and Duran, too good of a hitter not to go get that fastball.
And exactly what I was talking about earlier, big hole there, punch it to the right side. Wasn't quite enough to get the runner to third base, but did your job there in a 1-2 count. And
if you're sharp right there, you also have to make sure it's down. It was hit on the line, fell right in front of the right fielder, so you have to make sure you don't get doubled up in that situation.
Correct.
Erath, one out here, got a couple runners aboard. Here comes the 4-hole hitting shortstop, Tate Collins. I'm curious to see if the ship's going to be on the next at-bat after Duran just poked one through the right side. As Collins going to show bunting.
Very good bunt.
And they tried to go get the force out at third.
Yeah,
had a shot.
Was the only play.
If he'd have fielded it clean, right there, he had a shot to get that force.
It would have been close. Yep, tried to let glove flip. It was a perfect bunt down the third base line, and there's not a whole lot you can do with that if you're VC.
Small ball still matters in this game.
Absolutely, every day.
And we got Jack Landry coming to the plate.
I'll tell you what, this is the guy you wanted to plate if you got bases loaded and one out.
Yeah, he's been swinging a good one. Base hit can score two. Long ball scores a lot of them. But right now, if you're Gotro, you're ground ball away from getting out this inning. That's the mindset if you're Gotro, right?
Yeah, definitely want a ground ball, middle infield, try to roll a double play.
Corners are up. Middle of the infield is back. Here's the pitch. Misses outside. One with the breaking ball to start this at bat in. Landry not fishing at it.
No, definitely want to pitch around him, but it's tough with no bases open, so you'll have to stay competitive here in the strike zone.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, and that time he got him to chase in the dirt. How about a 1-0 breaking ball? Landry was gearing up for fastball right there.
Yeah, absolutely. He had a very good late break on that and got him to swing through it.
Big spot here in the bottom of the first. 3 hits already in this inning. The 1-1. 3 in a row. Gotro just went. And Landry disciplined enough not to go chasing again. You like the sequence here? 3 straight? They got to think he goes fastball, huh?
Yeah, theoretically no, but with this guy, you got to be careful. You put one down the plate, it's going to hurt.
The 2-1. There it was. And he swung and missed. And it's a 2-2 count now. Big pitch right here. Who takes the momentum? 2-2, 1 out. With the pitch from Gotro. Outside, and now he's worked a full count, and Walk scores a run here, Alex.
Yeah, Walk, deep fly ball, ground ball to the right side of the infield. Pretty much anything should get you a run here.
Full count, 1 out. Nowhere to put him. The payoff pitch. Upstairs, and Jack Landry will have a 1 out RBI walk. And the Bobcats are on the board first. After 3 hits in the inning, they get a 1 out walk to strike first here at home.
Very good at bat there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Was ahead, then got even. Got ahead again and was patient enough to let that one go for a walk.
And Gotro runs that one inside. And we're going to see first baseman Cade Francis. And you can tell they was being very careful with Jack Landry just now.
Yeah, I think they said we'd rather give up one than a big bomb or a gap or double in the gap.
Ground ball, this could end the inning. Simon gloves it, fires it a second, off his glove, and that's going to score 2 runs. Collins comes in sliding. 2 more come aboard, and that could have ended the inning right there. That's going to extend this inning after the error.
Yeah, that's all you got to do, man. A lot of times is put the ball in play, give yourself a shot, and then that's what Erath did. You know, it was a tailor-made double play. Ball was a little high to the relay to first, but it got the job done, and they were able to put 2 more on the board.
3 spot here in the first.
That's what you want after a 0 by your starting pitcher.
Foul back for an Industrial Oilfield Services foul ball. Here comes the left fielder, Koa Capel. Batting with 2 outs here. Simon to the heart there. Could not close the door on the double play. The 0-1. Oh, good pitch. And Gotro works a 0-2 count here.
Yeah, looked like he was thinking about off speed, and that fastball just locked him up, and he couldn't do nothing about it.
0-2, 2 outs. And a 3-0 first here. And runs that one upstairs. The count will run 1-2. Gotta limit the damage here. You cannot let any more come across here if you're the Screaming Eagles. Runners off and moving. Upstairs, fires this one. And not in time. And Francis is gonna have a stolen base here.
Yep, got himself in the scoring position right there. Now base hit, more than likely will score another one.
Yep. 2-2, 2 outs, 3-0 your score. Just on the way here in the first. And that one is a base hit up the middle. Trey Hebert is going to glove it, and he will fire it at home, and it's going to be a play at the plate, and he is gunned down. Wow. My, oh, my.
What a great throw in by the center fielder for VC. On the money, catcher was set up, waiting for it, made the tag.
Jeez Louise. Hey.
Big play right there. They can come back at the end of the game to say, hey, that was a run that might have saved us a game right there.
Speaking of Troy Hebert, he made our top 10 plays of the year for football season with that dive and catch that made play number 3. He just made himself a web gem here in this baseball game, Alex.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That was great.
So that would do it, but damage was done here in the first. 3 hits, 3 runs, 1 runner left stranded. We will go to the top of the second inning.
But does your team have a
fundraising
game plan? This is Stuart Miller with Fundraising University. We help schools and teams raise more money in less time with a proven 7 to 10 day fundraising system. No more underperforming fundraisers. They take 3 to 4 weeks. No risky apps, no burnout. Over the last several years, teams in Louisiana have raised nearly $3 million working with us, averaging close to $600 per athlete. Don't settle for multiple small fundraisers when one great one can change your season. Go to fundraisingu.net today. Your winning play starts here.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Jacob Landry broadcast booth. Cruz Abear due up for the Screaming Eagles, followed by James Bradley and Aiden Bertrand. Landon Duran back out for his second inning of work after Trey Abear got his team in the dugout with a big-time throw.
Yeah, if you're VC here, you gave up a crooked number, so you want to go and try to respond with at least one, try to get the whole thing back if you can.
Ground ball to the shortstop. Collins gloves it. Fires it in time. K. Francis had to climb the ladder, but it will do the trick. 6-3 put out for out number one. And there we go again with Duran getting guys out in early counts.
Yep, working ahead, pitching the soft contact, letting his defense work behind him. That's all you can ask for.
James Bradley, right fielder this evening, sees a first pitch outside. Second inning is sponsored by Fundraiser University. We say thank you to Fundraiser University. As in another industrial all-field services foul ball. Hey, 3 runs come across that inning. We want to say thank you to our run rally sponsor, Le Bon Manger. We'll show you that sponsor after we come out of this inning. As VC is going to draw one out. Base runner after the hit by pitch. Comes Aiden Bertrand, the lefty. Let's see how aggressive Coach Harrington will get here. Durham will work from the stretch, knowing he's a ground ball away from getting out of here. And quick check back over. Not in time. One out, top of the second. 3-0 ball game. Good lead over there at first. Caught the inside corner. And if you can paint that spot today, boy, you're working with some good recipe for success, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Both of these pitchers are working their corners really well. So if they can continue that, it's going to be a good game for them.
You got time in the box here. Bertrand gonna step out, collect himself, ready to go here. He's got an 0-1 count. That one misses outside. Doing your catching duties today for the Bobcats, playing the flex position, is Leighton Jones. One out. Duran finds that corner again. And Bertrand's going to see a 1-2 count here with one out. Good count to run on, Alex.
Yeah, expecting some off speed, be a very good count to run on.
And he will run, and it's downstairs. Fires a throw, not in time. Got a great jump there, was Bradley.
Great jump, had curveball in the dirt. And that's exactly what you were looking for. It was a great time for VC to swipe it back.
Tell you what, Leighton Jones, just to get a pick right there, that ball out of the dirt and give his shortstop a chance at the tag right there. Very impressive from the catcher. 2-2, one out to Bertrand. And Duran gets him to swing in the dirt, and he's tagged out. That's going to be his second strikeout of the game from Duran. That was nasty.
Yeah,
that was a nasty pitch.
Very good pitch right there. Getting the second out of the inning.
Another lefty coming to the plate. It's going to be your second baseman. Throws right, bats left. And he's right on the plate, Alex. And he's going to ground to Champagne. And Champagne will fire it home after the E4. And that was Duran had his team in the dugout right there and just could not secure it, could not get it to first. And they're going to score that one an error.
Yeah, picked his head up a tad early there and booted it a little bit into shallow right field.
And now VC with 2 outs got a couple runners on the corners. And you talked about scratching a couple or 1 or 2 or getting it all back. Well, right here, you got a good opportunity with 2 outs.
Yep, we'll see.
At least get 1 back.
See if VC might try to get another runner in scoring position with a stolen bag or something here. You definitely don't want to run yourself out of a run right here, but it would be a good opportunity.
Jacob Dubois, the catcher, in a big spot here with runners on the corners and 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Let's see if they put DeHart in motion. And he will show like he was stealing, put the brakes on. This time Champagne gloves it, fires it in time. And VC's going to leave a couple stranded. No hits, no runs, 2 left stranded. We go to the bottom of the second inning, due up. It will be 8-9-1. Colin Rodriguez, Talon Landry, and Lennon Lemaire. We'll be back. You're watching Friday Night Baseball live on Under the Lights. The Bon Manger Catering Company, also known as Bobby and Dots, that caters weddings, corporate events, Christmas parties, and special occasions. They also have a lunch location located in Abbeville, Louisiana, which has a drive-through open Tuesday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And don't forget to go get your Sunday barbecue. Chef Blaine wants to say good luck to the Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagles. Welcome back to the Jacob Landry broadcast booth. Erath Bobcats, Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagles, doing battle here on a Friday afternoon. Both teams are getting ready for some playoff baseball down the road. Both of them will make it. Both of them played in the title game a year ago, trying to get back to the big dance. It will be 8-9-1 in order for the Bobcats. Colin Rodriguez, the third baseman, will lead things off, the lefty. Cruz Bear playing on the grass here in case Rodriguez shows bunt here. And he fouls one back for an Industrial All Field Services foul ball. One count here in the bottom of the second inning. Oh, good pitch there from Gotro. And he works a 1-2 count. 1-2, no outs. Swing and a miss, and Gotro retires Rodriguez for out number 1. Awako Pool Splash Care, strikeout.
Yeah, on the second strike, painted the outside corner and came a little bit more off the outside right there, but it wasn't enough to have Erath hit or hold up right there. Very good pitch.
And now you got dangerous 9-hole here. Talon Landry can run one out of the ballpark at any moment as Lemaire waits on deck. And goes backside with this one. Left fielder Matthew Malaire. Camp got it for out number 2. And quick inning here for Gotro. Let's see if he can go 1, 2, 3 and get his team in the dugout and keep this a 3-0 lead. Now you got Landon Lemaire single back in his first plate appearance. Gotro rocks and fires. Did not catch that outside corner. That's 1-0. Remember, your second inning is sponsored by Fundraising University. And as you see a 1-0 count here. And the breaking ball misses downstairs. It's 2-0. Good hitters count here, Alex. The 2-0. There it was.
Yeah, that's where he was attacking the first 2 pitches, but just a little bit off the mark. But if he can live right there, he's going to be in good business.
2-1, 2 outs to the leadoff hitting Bobcat. And he sends a charge into this one. Troy Hebert giving chase. Dive and effort, and the ball is on the ground.
Jumped a tad early.
My goodness, that was about to be another web gem. And he could not hold on to it.
Amazing effort out there by the center fielder.
Just to get to that ball, that looked like extra bases from the
I
jump.
definitely thought it was double into the gap.
Coach Harrington is going to want to have a conversation. Let's have a conversation with the field umpire, see what he saw. From this angle, we saw ball on the ground, right?
Yeah, ball definitely was on the ground. Ball was in the glove, but once he made contact with the ground, it popped out, so no catch on that play there.
As Coach Harrington is going to have a conversation with the home plate umpire now. And looks like he's okay with whatever was said. Walks back to the dugout, and we got 2 out base runners here from Landon Lemaire. 2 for 2 on the day. Single and double halfway through to the cycle, right?
Yep. It's a good way to start.
See 2-0 hitting Carter Champagne rounding into a fielder's choice his last plate appearance. Start that one up, misses upstairs. One 0, 2 outs. Runner at second. Gotro fires and Champagne fouls that one back. Oof, just hit a vehicle.
Yeah, that's a bad spot to park a Cadillac. But the window held up, Jordy, so no insurance claims tonight.
1-1, 2 outs here. Bobcats got 5 hits on the night so far. Looking for number 6 right here to get them their 4th run in the ball game. Gotro trying to get his team in the dugout and keep it a 3-0 lead.
Very good stop right there by the second baseman. Could have easily been third base right there.
Yeah, they hard put a glove on it. Did not let that ball get to center field. One, 2 outs. To the 2-0 hitting Champagne. With Duran waiting on deck. Champagne sends a charge into left field. Let's see if Coach holds him. He's sending them.
Little wobbling outfield.
Bobble in left field. And Carter Champagne, 2 out, RBI single. And just what the doctor ordered, right? 2 out hitting.
Yeah, top of the lineups, giving VC troubles here. Back-to-back innings. Had a very good start, 8-9.
Two out hitting here in the second extends the inning. It's 4-0 now after the RBI single from Champagne. And Duran's going to see one upstairs. Gotro trying to work out of a jam here. and misses upstairs. It's a 2-0 count here, 2 outs. Tate Collins waits on deck. Will he get a at bat this inning? Here's the pitch. I'm being very, very careful here, Alex, but
it's hard to do. You know, you walk here, you put another runner in scoring position, and this part of the lineup has been hitting the baseball so far in the first 2 innings. So you have to be careful and try to battle back here 3-0.
If you're VC, you got to be wary of a 3-0 green light here. Instead, it misses upstairs, walked him, and a 2-out walk here, and the inning will extend.
Mound visit here.
Mound visit, so we'll take it with him. Aqua Pool Splash Care, Mound Master. We'll take a break. We'll check out our sponsor at this time. Aqua Splash Pool Care, servicing Lafayette, Karen Crow, Abbeville, Crowley, Brobridge, New Iberia, and more. Specializing in greens, equipment repairs, and chemical balancing. Headache-free pool service so you can just relax and enjoy the water. Give owner Jock Hebert a call today at 337-322-9699. Mr. Jock also wants to shout out his son Trey Hebert and the entire Screaming Eagle football team at Vermilion Catholic. Mound visit is over. Welcome back to the Jacob Landry broadcast booth. Thank you to Aqua Pool Splash for being our Mound Master and strikeout sponsor this evening. As we see 2 outs here, Tate Collins aboard because of the bunt, his last plate appearance, and now he's eyeballing an RBI opportunity here, Alex.
Yeah, 1 hit away from putting up another crooked number.
Two runners aboard. And trying to go backdoor pick at first. As we do have a new runner into the ball game. Running for the pitcher. Let's see if we can get a jersey number.
9. Ian LeBlanc.
Collins off his hands right there. Gotro fires it in time, but not before the Bobcats pick up another one. 2 runners left stranded. 2 hits in the inning. And 1 run comes across. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Your 3rd inning sponsored by Howard Pool Company. We'll be back. Howard Pool Company, taking pride in every pool since 1973. Locally owned and operated, serving all of South Central Louisiana, specializing in new construction, genuine and vinyl liner swimming pools. Give Mr. Kyle Vidrine a call today at 337-942-7222. Welcome back to the Jacob Landry broadcast booth. Landon Duron back out for his 3rd inning of work. He's going to see 9-1-2 for the Screaming Eagles. As Trey Hebert almost made that great catch back in the last inning, could not keep it. And he will bat here and help the swing there.
And Duron's doing a very good job each inning. Working ahead, staying ahead, making the pitches he needs to keep his team very much in the lead.
We'll check on Duron's pitch count once we get to the next inning. But right now, cruising along. That's a good bender on the outside corner, fell in. And it's quickly 0-2 count.
Little action in the Vermilion Catholic bullpen down in right field.
Looks like number 20 getting warmed up, Cruz Abear. 0-2, sends a charge into this one. Landon Lemaire giving chase, and the ball dies at the wall.
Wind held it up just enough, Jordy. It looked like trouble off the bat.
Yeah, Landon Lemaire. Big turn out there. Put the brakes on about a couple steps away from the wall. And that's out number 1 here. As the top of the lineup will come back to bat here. Dominic Gotro, strikeout victim, his last plate appearance. Will bat for his second time. As Duron, here in the third inning, will now see a second trip through the order. That one misses upstairs. And Gotro's good hitters count here with 2-0. People are still filing in here, Alex.
Yeah, very good crowd Friday night here in Erath.
Duron Gotro, good matchup here. The 2-0 swung on a miss. Screaming Eagles still searching for that first hit of the game. Could it come from Gotro right here? Swung on a miss again. Now Duron has it a 2-2 count. Malaya waits on deck. Here's the 2-2. And he quick pitched him there. You saw it?
Yeah, a little different delivery right there. Shook off the initial pitch, so didn't feel confident. Potential off speed. Want to come at the heater. We'll see if he comes back to the off speed on the 3-2 count here.
Full count, 1 out. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on a miss. And Aqua Pool Splash Care, strikeout victim. And it will be Duron's third strikeout of the game, and Gotro's second strikeout of the game. As we will see Matthew Malaire flew out to the first baseman his last time. That one misses outside. 2 outs here, top of the third inning. Duron trying to go 1-2-3 inning again. Oh, ran it inside, hit him, and it will not be a 1-2-3, Alex. We're going to see 3-0 hitting Will Simon. Will Simo here. As Duron comes off the field.
Get a little tape on the thumb or something. Might have rubbed him a blister or pulled a fingernail.
Headed straight to the trainer. As VC's gonna huddle up here. Hey, we'll take a break with him. 4-0 your score. 2 outs, runner aboard. Will Simon will be up as Landon Duron meets with the athletic trainer at this time. All right, Landon Duron comes out of the dugout. Looks like he got some tape on the thumb. Umpire's going to check it out. Usually when we see those situations, you call it a blister or a fingernail issue.
Yeah, depending on how he grips it, on that inside of your thumb right there is where a lot of pitchers have that seam. So you got to rub a blister from just the friction going off of the ball. So this might be what we've seen there.
2 outs, and we will see shortstop here. The runner aboard at first. And tape on the thumb, no effect, fires a strike in.
Yeah, Duran's throwing pretty good right now, so you don't want to see something like that, derail your night that you're having.
Runner's off and moving, and he hit him. And back-to-back hit by pitches. And just like the last inning, we saw VC have some runners in scoring position, right?
Yeah.
And now we go again with 2 outs and another opportunity to get on the scoreboard. Cruz Hebert, who was just warming up in the bullpen. Ground out victim, his last plate appearance. Would love a big 2-out hit here to get his guys on the board as he sees a strike at the knees. A good crowd watching right now here at Ross Granger, but also a great crowd watching right now on our platform. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Keep hitting the like, keep hitting the share as Cruz Hebert flies one into center field. Landon Lemaire calls his left fielder off, and it will end the threat. 2 runners left stranded. No hits in the inning, no runs come across. As we will head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Your 3rd inning is sponsored by Howard Pool Company. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at our broadcast booth sponsor at this time, Mr. Jacob Landry. Howard Pool Company, taking pride in every pool since 1973. Locally owned and operated, serving all of South Central Louisiana, specializing in new construction, genuine and vinyl liner swimming pools. Give Mr. Kyle Vidrine a call today at 337-942-7222. Jacob Landry, State Representative, proudly serving District 49. He wants to wish the Erath Bobcats the best of luck this upcoming season. Go Bobcats! Welcome back to the Jacob Landry broadcast booth. Jordan Taylor, Alex Fontenot, bringing you high school baseball live on Under the Lights here as our push to the playoffs is almost here. As Gotro will be back out for his 3rd inning work. He's going to have to see 5, 6, 7 from the Bobcats. Jack Landry, Cade Francis, Koa Capel will be up for the Bobcats. Here comes Jack Landry, the right fielder, was aboard by a walk his last plate appearance. That one falls in. And same approach of the last time Landry was here. He was seeing nothing but off-speed pitches. And he's seeing one right there to start this at-bat. And he showed him the fastball. And Trey Hebert is going to let it fall in front of him. And Landry is going to be aboard with a lead-off single.
Yeah, that's what we talked about with Landry is you give him something over the plate. He's very, very capable of doing damage. And on that one, a little soft liner into center field and got the job done. Now he's sitting at first base with no outs and the start you want if you're Erath.
Cade Francis, fielder's choice, his last plate appearance. See if Coach will give him the bunt signal here or if Francis is swinging all the way. And he is swinging. And he swung past that one. The VC's got some people on base. Could not cash in.
Yeah, with 2 outs.
Yeah, they would love to find some momentum here for their ball club with a double play ball. You thought the Trey Hebert thrown out at the plate might have sparked a big inning coming that following that bat, but job well done from Erath for keeping them off the scoreboard so far through 3.
A lot of credit to Durham by working ahead, staying ahead, and letting his defense grab those fly balls and those soft contact ground balls that he's serving up, and that's all you can ask for.
0-2 count here to Francis as Jack Landry is at first. As that's an Industrial Oilfield Services foul ball. 7 hits for the Bobcats. 4 runs to show for it. And a stellar pitching performance from Duron so far as VC still searches for their first hit of the game, and that's going to be a soft roller to the second baseman. Another fielder's choice right here, but moves a runner. Just like a bunt, right, Alex?
Yeah, just like a bunt. That's what you want to do in that spot, you know, find a way to move them over. That's what we talked about at the beginning of the game. Get them on, get them over, get them in. That's going to be the name of the game for really both of these ball clubs, but Erath's done a very good job of it so far. 7 hits, 4 runs.
Here comes the 7-0 hitting Koa Capel, single to left field, his last plate appearance. As Landry waits at second. That's a good pitch from Gotro to start this at bat here. Watching the weather here, so if your screen goes black, that means we moved everything inside. Just a heads up warning. That one just missed upstairs. 1-1, 1 out to the 7-hole hitting Koa Capel. Here's the 1-1. Off his foot. And it's going to be a foul ball. Hit him in the box. Industrial Oilfield Services foul ball. How about we check out on those guys when we come back from the break, right?
Sounds good.
One, 2, 1 out. Gotro would love a punch out right here. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Simo gloves it, fires it in time. 6-3 put out. And if you're Gotro, that's exactly what you needed.
A great play by the shortstop right there. Looked the runner back, made a great throw over to first, and now you got 2 outs. You're 1 out away from getting out of this.
But that's whenever Erath seems to go, right? On 2 outs.
Very true.
2 outs here, 8-hole hitting Colin Rodriguez, strikeout victim, his last plate appearance. Lefty. We'll see a first pitch strike. And you've seen the trend here. He's been going to that off-speed to batters on the first pitch. Let's see if there's an adjustment from Erath, their third time through the lineup. Gotro fires, misses outside. Count runs 1-1, 2 outs here, 4-0 your score. Live from Ross Granger Field on a Friday afternoon. The 1-1, swing and a miss. And Gotro's ahead here, 1-2. Would love a puncher here if you're Gotro. See if he can get it. Misses upstairs. Job well done from Dubois. Not letting the runner advance.
Not a bad miss right there. You know, 1-2, you're ahead. Change the eye level, go up, and you'll probably see another curveball inside corner right here like you had him on the first pitch.
See if Rodriguez can have a 2-out hit here. Or can Gotro get his team in the dugout? The 2-2. Foul back for an Industrial Oilfield Services foul ball. The skies are getting dark here. 2-2, 2 outs. We'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Missed upstairs, and the count runs full. Waiting on deck is Talon Landry. Can Colin Rodriguez extend this inning? Full count, 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch. Fly ball into left field. Defense was placed perfect.
Yeah, playing real shallow, wind changed and blowing in, so he was right where he needed to be.
And that will end the threat here. One hit in the inning, one runner left stranded. No runs come across. It's 4-0. We go to the top of the fourth. It will be 5, 6, 7 due up for VC. James Bradley, Aiden Bertrand, Caden D. Hart. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Friday Night Baseball live on Under the Lights. Enviro Resources, providing the oil and gas industry with sustainable solutions that protects the environment, drives cost savings, and prioritizes landowner satisfaction since 1995. Industrial and Oilfield Services. Based in Erath, Louisiana, Industrial and Oilfield Services has proudly served the oil and gas industry onshore, offshore, and internationally since 1979. With more than 100 years combined expertise, they provide creative, real-time solutions and services. They are team players focused on achieving customer goals and satisfaction. Welcome back to the Jacob Landry broadcast booth. 4-0 your score. As Duran back out for his 4th inning of work. Five, 6, 7 due up. James Bradley hit by pitch victim his last plate appearance. And that one misses on the outside. The 1-0. Foul back for an Industrial Oilfield Services foul ball. 5 seniors here for the Bobcats. And they know postseason baseball, they're going to have some right back here at this ball field. Right now sitting as a 5 seed. That one is skied into right field. Landry giving it chase, and it gets into the student section down there. And it's a 1-2 count.
Just glad it missed the food truck over there, man. That barbecue smoke is coming this way and smells amazing. You wouldn't want to mess up anything happening over there, buddy.
Hey, the food truck, they do it well. They do it big over there. Always grateful when we go over there down there to eat after ball games. Shout out to those guys for all the hospitality. 2-2 here to the 5-hole hitting James Bradley. As Duran rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. And he is retired. Aquapool splash, strikeout. And that will be Duran's 4th strikeout of the game. So far, Duran through 4 innings, 4 strikeouts, no hits allowed. No walks, but he does have 3 hit by pitches, Alex. That's his outing so far. 3 hit by pitches, no hits allowed, no runs allowed, and 4 strikeouts. As this one may fall in, let's see, diving effort, and the ball is down. Koa Capel, diving effort, and the Screaming Eagles get their first hit of the ball game. And I tell you what, Koa Capel almost robbed that one. Same situation from Trey Hebert a while ago. As soon as he hit ground, ball popped out last second, but these outfielders are putting their bodies on the line today, Alex.
Yeah, great effort right there, and was so close to making that catch. Seems like our history coming to this field, it's catch, no catch. You know, ball hits the ground, it doesn't. It's just been an ongoing theme here, Jordan.
We got one out here, and a good cut there from DeHart as he reached by Erath his last plate appearance, as Bertrand is at first. Short lead over there. I'm not sure he's going to be going, but now he will. And he fell down at halfway through. You saw it, Alex?
Yeah.
Lost his traction.
Going, not going, going, can't go.
And that one right there, that one hurts right there when you're trailing some runs. You want to move a runner into scoring position.
Yeah, one out when a runner on second is a big deal if you're VC right here.
Leighton Jones hustling back there to get that baseball so he could not advance after he fell. Good pitch there from Duran. The Bender finds his home, and it's a 1-2 count. One, two, one out. Dubois waits on deck. Ground ball finds a way to right field. And the Screaming Eagles got their second hit of the evening here in this inning.
Yeah, that's a big slip at on the attempted stolen base there.
Yeah, right there. That might have scored a run.
Might have scored a run, or you'd have first and third with one out. But still got a runner in scoring position. Do a lot right here.
So with the Troy Hebert waiting on deck, see if Dubois is swinging away here or if he will try to move a couple runners here. And no bunt called. Dubois swinging away here.
Yeah, one out. I think he's swinging away. Try to punch one through the infield and score a run, move runners over.
If you're Duran and company, you're still one pitch away. A ground ball, and you can end 3 straight innings of threats. Dubois looking for a big swing here. Showing bunt.
Yeah, hit him.
Hit him in the box. What do we have here?
I don't think they saw that it hit him.
Nope, it did not hit him. It's a called strike.
They caught him on the leg. You seen him hobbling after. That was that's big right there for VC.
No argument there from the coaching staff. So we play on. Guys in the field kind of looking around, trying to figure out what just happened. All right, runner just advanced there to third base. Now they're on the corner for one out. And they're going to check over there to first base. A quick little check over there. 1-1, one out here. Love to see if VC gets some in motion here. Fake the steal. And it's a 1-2 count. Dubois, you're a hitter. 1-2, one out. Couple Screaming Eagles on the corners. And Duran misses upstairs. They're going to fire it, and he is safe. Stolen base there from DeHart. And now Dubois is staring down, cutting this lead in half with one swing. The 2-2. Ground ball to the first baseman. Gets through. One run will score. Here comes the second run. Jack Landry fires it to home. It is safe. And the Screaming Eagles have cut it in half. On a 1-out, 2 RBI single from your 8-hole hitting Jacob Dubois. as it will be 9-hole hitting Trey Abear, as the Screaming Eagles have broke through for 3 hits here in the 4th. That one misses downstairs. Starting to rain here. You got people scattering everywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna
try to battle that on
keep the game streaming, but the scoreboard might not be updated accordingly as we covered up the computer and things, keeping everything dry.
Fourth inning is sponsored by Whips Prints. Ladies and gentlemen, as 2 runs have come across here, we want to say thank you to our Run Rally sponsor, Le Bon Manger. Le Bon Manger, one of the coaching staffs, one of the coaches on this staff here for VC, so that one's got to feel good for him. 2-0, called strike. It's a 2-1 count. One out. Good pitch there, misses on the outside corner. It's a 3-1 and the rain's starting to come down heavier. Showing bunt here. Called strike on the outside corner. And it's a full count. Full count, 1 out. And runners off and moving. They fouled it back for an Industrial All-Field Services foul ball. There's people scattering everywhere, Alex. They're headed to the vehicles. And the rain's coming down hard. So after this inning's over, we might have to move inside.
Yep.
That one's fouled off again for another Industrial All-Field Services foul ball. See if the umpires might call this one and put both teams in the dugout soon. Three, 2, 1 out. Runners off and moving again. And Trey Abear just sent a towering fly ball off the wall. 1 run will score. And it's going to be a 1-out double.
What a shot. And there's that emotion you were asking for, Jordy. If you see put a couple things together this inning, and there you see it.
And we will have a mound visit. Yes. 1 out. We'll step away. We'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Show and bunt here from Gotro. It's a 4-3 ball game. We're going to update the scoreboard in a minute. It's just pouring down raining on us. And ball in the dirt, runner will advance. Or Trey Hebert sent a shot just now to the left field, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, I can't All right, back in action here, juggling umbrella and jackets and all kind of stuff. But we're making it through, and hopefully this shower will push through, and we'll get back to normalcy here.
Yeah, hopefully everybody's still watching at home. That one's going to get out of play. The show must go on is what they say, right?
Yeah, when there's a will, there's a way, and we were semi-prepared for some rain today. We got enough stuff to keep everything dry. Hopefully this will pass through and we'll be good for the rest of the game.
Runner 90 feet away from tying this ball game up. 4-3 is your score. And now we're going to have the home plate umpire have a conversation here.
And get some of that mud out of the pitcher's cleats right there. A little soft rain got it caked up on underneath the cleats. I think they're going to allow both teams to be able to use that little ice pick.
Not prepared for weather today.
Not super prepared, but enough to not lose all the equipment, Jordan.
Well, we do have a camera protection for weather. Fish in the dirt, got the tag right there. No tag, and he's coming home. Play at the plate, and he will be safe. And Trey Hebert, great slide. And this ball game is tied, Alex.
Yeah, and that's tough, man, for Erath. You know, you got a strikeout right there, and I don't know what you do there. You know, you have to try to get the out, which they did, but it's tough because you gave up a run. Now the game's tied. It's very unfortunate. You made a great pitch. You got the strikeout, but catcher couldn't hold on to it. You got to throw the ball down to first and allow the runner to make his way home, and great slide. Brand new ball game here.
Here comes the 2-0 hitting Matthew Malaire as all of our paperwork has been rained on. Couple of strikeouts for Duran. I think that was his 5th of the game. Malaire on board with a hit by pitch his last time. Ground ball's going to sneak through. And another VC hitter is aboard here. 2-out hitting.
Yeah, VC's found some life here. 4 runs in the inning on 5 hits.
It looks like the rain is starting to slack off. As kind of soaking wet here. And we will update the scoreboard. We know the score is not right, but it is raining, so everything is protected right now. And the runner's off and moving. Oh, hello. Almost hit Duran right there.
Yeah, very, very good to be heads up right there because you never know where that ball's going to come out of the hand of the catcher.
Runner now at second base. In a 4-4 ball game. 5 hits in this inning, Alex. And Simo did break the plane. They started this inning with no hits and already 5 here
Yeah.
in the 4th.
Great response by VC halfway through the ball game.
One, 2 outs. Catcher try to frame that one. And Duran trying to battle the elements here. Pitcher's mound and guts. Rain Owens a little soft here. 2-1, 2 outs inside corner. And it's a 3-1 count as Cruz Abear waits on deck. Well, Alex, hopefully that's the last wave of rain we got tonight.
Hopefully so. You know,
Because it
it's
came
cooling off
down
and-
quick.
Yeah, cooling off. Sky should start settling down here. Hopefully get through the rest of the game dry.
The 3-1 finds a corner and it's full. Hey, shout out to the Vermilion Catholic fans that just offered us an umbrella just now.
Yeah, came in clutch. You know, I think we would have been a little bit more wet and probably get a little chilly if it wasn't for that umbrella, and it helped keep the rain off of us a little bit.
2 great fan bases here that's always showing us great love. Full count, 2 outs, foul back for an Industrial All-Field Services foul ball. Hey, we did have a strikeout here in this inning. That was a Aqua Pool Splash Care strikeout. And we did have 4 runs come across right here. So we want to say LeBall Manger, run rally, 4 spot here in the 4th. We got us a ball game now.
Yeah, very, very interesting.
Full count, 2 outs. Foul back again, and another Industrial Oilfield Services foul ball.
Fighting, you know, you Screaming Eagles here had a pretty good deficit since the 1st and 2nd inning, and all they did is just fight and claw their way back, and hitter right here is fighting his way through a 3-2 count, trying to extend the inning, maybe get one more across and take the lead.
Duran trying to get out of here with no more damage. The 3-2 misses downstairs, and the inning will extend. 2-out walk from Will Simon. Cruz Abear, 0 for 2 on the day. Fly out to center, ground out to shortstop. Run some powder to the mound. We look at the field conditions here. Beautiful ballpark.
Yeah, absolutely. Well taken care of, and the only thing that's giving anybody a little trouble is that caked up dirt on the mound, but I think he's adjusting to it.
We got turf right here at the plate, so we're fine at the plate. And it looks like we're going to have drizzle the rest of the way. Ground ball to the shortstop. This could do it. Takes the easy out at second. Not before. Screaming Eagles come storming back. It's a new ball game. We're all tied up. 5 hits in the inning. Struck for 4 runs. Left 1 stranded. 4-4. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Due up for the Bobcats. 9-1-2. Talon Landry, Lennon LeMaire, Carter Champagne. Here comes Mr. Gotro for his 4th inning of work. We'll be back. Welcome back to the Jacob Landry broadcast booth. 9-1-2 due up. Talon Landry 0 for 1 on the day. Fly out victim to left field. His last plate appearance. Well, Alex, get ready for a good one the rest of the way. What you think?
Going to be a good one. Hopefully the skies clear up a little bit and we don't have to worry about baseball.
Two good ball clubs. As Talon Landry skies one. A couple Screaming Eagles giving chase, and it's going to run out of play for an industrial all-field services foul ball. What have you liked from Gotro here after giving up the 4 spot, but it looks like he's settling in now?
Yeah, he's hitting the spots, working his off speed, and just not leaving too much over the heart of the plate, not leaving many mistakes out there.
Four, your score as Talon Landry is fan and Gotro has a strikeout here. His first strikeout, second strikeout of the game, my friend.
Yeah, like you said, settling in, throw up a 0 in the third.
But now he's got to go to face red-hot hitting Landon Lemaire, who is 2 for 2 on the day, a double and a single. And he sees one on the outside corner there. One out here. Top of the lineup. And Gotro buries one there. The 2-0. Outside corner. Misses, and it's 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk. And Lemaire is aboard with a 1-out walk. So, aboard 3 times tonight. One out, here comes Carter Champon, RBI single. His last plate appearance. Bottom of the 4th, 4-4 your score. And that's a fly ball to the right fielder, giving chase. And it's going to be an out in right field. And it will be the second out of the inning as it's starting to rain again, huh, Alex?
Yeah, we're going to have to take a break on the scoreboard just till we get another break in the weather, because it's going to be tough to keep these things dry and keep it running at the same time.
Both pitchers are battling rain here in the 4th inning. Duran faced his share of rain, and now Gotro's facing his share of rain. Duran sees one downstairs. Lemaire off and running, stolen base here, moves into scoring position as Landon Duran 1 for 1 on the day with a walk. Trying to get a big 2-out hit to give his team the lead again. The 1-0, fly ball in the center field. Trey Hebert giving chase, got it.
And that's what you want after a 4 spot by your offense, is throw up a 0 and get back to the batter's box in the same position and try to do it again.
So that would do it here in the 4th. 1 runner left stranded. One runner stranded, no runs come across. It's 4-4. We go to the 5th. Thank you to our 5th inning sponsor, Aqua Splash Pool Care. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Due up for VC. Looks like it will be 6, 7, 8 in order. Correction, 5, 6, 7 in order. James Bradley, Aiden Bertrand, Caden DeHart. When we come back. Welcome back to the Jacob Lander broadcast booth. A rainy night here in Erath, Louisiana, as the Bobcats and the Screaming Eagles all tied up as we go into the 5th inning. A lot of people have left, but there's a lot of people still here, Alex, that are crowded underneath the roofs of these bleachers. Oof, had a little extra mustard on that one. Strike one on the corner. See if this is James Bradley, correct? Number 13.
Yes.
By a pitch and strikeout victim, his 2 plate appearances. The reason why you can't hear is because we mute it when we go during break. That's the only reason. We didn't lose sound. We just mute it when we go through in between innings.
Correct.
1-2, no outs here to the 5-hole hitting Screaming Eagle. And ground ball to Champagne. Gloves it, fires it, 4-3, put out for out number 1. And now we're going to see number 12, 6-hole hitting Aiden Bertrand. Single back in his last plate appearance. He's 1 for 2 in the day with a strikeout. As Duran rocks and fires. Tried the outside corner, misses downstairs. And 1-0 here. Fouled back for an Industrial Oilfield Services foul ball. Bertrand looking for his 2nd hit of the game. And Duran going back to work. Trying that outside corner again. Now we play the situation, Alex. Wet baseball right here could come into play for the defense, so a lot of things could happen here moving forward, right?
Yeah, if you're VC or Erath at the plate, all you want to do is put the ball in play and see what happens, because you start putting elements into here, anything can happen. So putting the baseball into play is your best recipe.
Foul back again for another Industrial Oilfield Services foul ball, but you also want to, if you're an outfielder now, the ball's going to speed up on you now.
Yeah.
It's going to get on that wet grass. It's going to speed up on you. You got to make sure you're breaking down a little bit earlier. 1-2, 1 out. Good pitch there. Breaking ball finds its home for strike number 3. And Bertrand is retired. As we got quick 2 outs here. That's Duran's 6th strikeout of the game. And that's a aqua pool splash strikeout. Two outs here. We will see number 17, Caden DeHart, reached by air and a single, his last plate appearance. Called strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Duran's starting to lean on his breaking ball here in this 5th inning as VC has someone up in the bullpen. Looks like
number 6,
Trey Bear getting loose. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and Duran's fired up. Another Rocco Pool splash strikeout, his 7th strikeout of the game, and that will send his Bobcat team to the dugout. It will be Collins, Landry, Francis. When we come back, 4, 5, 6 in order. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning, sponsored by Aqua Splash Pool Care. Aqua Splash Pool Care. Servicing Lafayette, Carencro, Abbeville, Crowley, Brobridge, New Iberia, and more. Specializing in greens, equipment repairs, and chemical balancing. Headache-free pool service so you can just relax and enjoy the water. Give owner Jock Abear a call today at 337-322-9699. Mr. Jock also wants to shout out his son Trey Abear and the entire Screaming Eagle football team at Vermilion Catholic. Four, five, six due up for the Bobcats. We're all tied up as we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Great ball game here. Bobcats got 3 in the first, 1 in the second, nothing since. And then Vermilion Catholic, 4 big ones in the fourth inning, Alex.
Yeah, that was the response VC needed. Now you're hoping your starting pitcher and your bullpen can get you to the rest of the game, throwing up zeros and try to scratch one more off the board.
Gotro out for his 5th inning of work. Let's take a look at where Gotro is through 5 innings.
Good pitch there down the middle.
Called strike as Gotro just threw his 73rd pitch
So he's
of the ball game.
Getting to the back quarter of his appearance here tonight.
And that one's skied, and looks like Abear's going to call everyone off, and he's got it for out number 1.
Collins popped out for the first time inning. Not bad. Number 4.
Here comes Jack Landry. One for one on the day with a walk. And Jack swings past that one. Last time it was the fastball that Jack took back to center field. See what Gotro goes to here. All speed, fly ball to the right fielder, giving chase. Long way to go, and he's got it. James Bradley ran a mile right there to get that one, tracked it down, and he gives his Screaming Eagles the second out of the inning.
Yeah, great effort right there. It's a hitter that if you can make him do that, you can get an out. That's a win every day of the week.
And Gotro's flirting with a 1-2-3 here if he can have another big pitch. Cade Francis swings past that one. Cade has a couple fielder's choices so far. As we got a 4-4 ball game here in the 5th. Gotro trying to get his team back in the dugout with this one all tied up. 7 hits for the Bobcats, 5 for the Screaming Eagles. That one is going to be fly ball to the left fielder. Fly ball to the third baseman, fly ball to the right fielder, and fly ball to the left fielder is all she wrote here in the bottom of the 5th. Bobcats go quiet. 1-2-3 frame. Here comes the Screaming Eagles. 8-9-1 due up. It will be Dubois, Abear, Gotro. When we come back, your 6th inning sponsor, sponsored by Bird's Eye Insurance. We'll be back. Great one unfolding right in front of us. Call Alex Botno with Bird's Eye Insurance. He can assist you with all your insurance needs like auto, home, business, and life insurance. Give him a shout today at 337-308-1230 and let him know UTL sent you on by. He wants to say good luck to the Northwest Raiders this upcoming season. Welcome back to the Jacob Landry broadcast booth as Duran back out for his 6th inning of work. How about we check his pitch count?
Leading off the Eagles, number 19, Jacob Dubois.
As the catcher, Dubois, he had that big 2 RBI single his last plate appearance. He's 1 for 2 in the day, but that last swing he had, none bigger. As Duran challenged him with a fastball there. All right, that was Duran's 94th pitch of the game.
Wow,
So
yeah, he's
his-
definitely getting to the end of the rope here.
His outing is almost there. Would love a quick inning here and maybe start the 7th.
Yeah.
One here. That one catches the top of the zone for strike number 2. Duran smiles. VC faithful, let's the umpire hear about it.
Yeah, top of the strike zone hadn't been very open tonight.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss downstairs. Tag is applied, and it will be another strikeout for Duran. Let's count him out, Alex. Let's see. His 8th strikeout of the game. And that's another Aqua Pool Splash Care strikeout. This is downstairs. 4 runs for the Bobcats, 4 runs for the Screaming Eagles. All sponsored by Le Bon Manger this evening. Nine-hole hitting Trey Abear banged one off his wall his last plate appearance. The 1-1. Ground ball to the second baseman. Champagne gloves it, fires it in time for out number 2. And Duran's working quick here in the 6th.
Yeah, very good job. And if you're keeping a internal pitch clock there, you're like, man, I need to work through quick. I want another third, half an inning. You know, just trying to get one more out of him.
Yeah. Dominic Gotro out for his 4th plate appearance. He's 0 for 3 today with 3 strikeouts. Would love to break through with a hit here if you're Gotro. Duran's trying to go 1-2-3 frame. Pitcher on pitcher here. Ground ball. Duran athlete, and it is safe at first. Francis could not glove it, and Gotro is aboard with a 2-out error. He did everything he needed to do right there. He got the ground ball, he set his feet, fired a dart, and they just could not complete the play.
Yeah, I tell you, that's great hustle down the line by the VC hitter there, because Duran turned around and said, oh man, I got to get this thing out of there.
Yeah.
And it could have been a little hot for the first baseman, but all around, that's baseball.
Matthew Malaire, we'll see his 4th plate appearance. Here's his outing. He is 1 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Single to right field, his last plate appearance. And we got a balk. Runner will advance to second. So what do we do here pitch-wise? Does it go to 1-0 count now?
No, it's just no ball, just a balk. It's 0-1.
And now Coach wants an explanation. Coach Picard is going to get an explanation here. And whatever was said, he's okay with.
Said he was on the rubber and wiped his face. He started his motion. I don't know about that at the high school level, but that's the call, and no argument, and here we go. 0-1 count.
But what that does, it puts VC in an opportunity to take the lead here and grab their first lead of the ball game with one swing. Base hit will do the job.
Yep. Now you have to fight 0-2.
Malaire singled his last time. He singles right here. He's got a golden opportunity because you think Coach Ben Harrington's going to send him.
Yeah.
Be aggressive here late.
Runner for VC on second has some wheels, as we saw when
he's off and running here, and a great pitch to run on.
Yep, 0-2, expecting off speed. Now you're a pass ball away.
Pass ball away, base hit away. Screaming Eagles making some noise here in the 6th. Will Seymour waits on deck. Big moment here in the 6th, Alex. And he swings past it, and Duran is fired up. And he pumped his chest right back to the VC dugout.
Yeah, he's going to get a warning here from the field umpire.
One runner left stranded. No hits in the inning, no runs. As the rain starting to make its way back. 4-4 your score, your 6th inning sponsored by Bird's Eye Insurance. We had a strikeout there. Aqua Pool Splash covered it. No runs. We want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. Bill and Abear, Fundraiser U, Howard Pool Company, Whips Prince, Aqua Splash Pool Care, Bird's Eye Insurance, Enviro Resources, Industrial and Oilfield Services, and Jacob Landry. Let's check out one more time, Bird's Eye Insurance. Call Alex Botno with Bird's Eye Insurance. He can assist you with all your insurance needs like auto, home, business, and life insurance. Give him a shout today at 337-308-1230 and let him know UTL sent you on by. He wants to say good luck to the Northwest Raiders this upcoming season. Welcome back to the Jacob Landry broadcast booth. Hey, the guy calling the game tonight, Mr. Alex Fontenot, just showed his sponsorship. Give him a call, Bird's Eye Insurance. Located right there in St. Landry Parish. Seven, 8, 9 due up for the Bobcats. Koa Capel, Colin Rodriguez, and Talon Landry. Koa Capel 1 for 2 in the day. Ground out victim his last plate appearance. We got a 4-4 ball game, bottom of the 6th. Just missed the outside corner there. DC faithful started to make some noise here late in the game.
Rain cooled us off. Rain fired them up. You've been hearing it as of late.
You talked about that strike starting to get called at the letters here late in the game. There you go. There's another case of it. 1-2 count here. And ground ball will stay in play. And Coach Booty won over there.
Got a little action in the Erath bullpen. Looks like Duran's night is probably done with a high pitch count, and did a really good job. You know, he had one rough inning, but threw up zeros the rest of it, a lot of strikeouts. So we'll see if VC at the bottom of this inning might be able, the top of the 6th. Well, we're in the top of the 6th.
We are the top 6.
Top of the 7th?
Bottom of the 6th.
No, we're in the bottom of the 6th, Jordan.
We are in the bottom of the 6th.
Top of the 7th. Rain got me all messed up. Top of the 7th will be able to do anything with a new pitcher on the mound.
Bottom of the 6th, we are with a 1-2 count. Koa Capel retired. And a strikeout there from Gotro. You talk about somebody that's settled in since the 4th inning. It's Gotro.
Yeah, absolutely. First inning was rough. Second inning was better. And then it's been 0 since.
Third strikeout from Gotro. And we will see a pinch hitter here for the Bobcats, number 16. See who we got here. Logan Duhan is your pinch hitter. He will bat for Colin Rodriguez. No one aboard here. We're 1 out here in the 6th. And the Bender misses upstairs. And Duhan comes off the bench and gonna send one past the diving left fielder. Duhan's off and running. Hebert's there to back him up, limited to a double. But look at Logan Duhan. Cold off the bench, and he touches some grass.
Yeah, that's left fielder right there. Was kind of hesitant. Do I dive? Do I not? In hindsight, probably should have just played that on one hop and kept the runner at first for a 1-out single, but made the dive, and now you have 1 out with runner in scoring position.
Number 9 checks into the game. He's going to run. That's Ian LeBlanc. So in that case right there, that means Duhan is going to enter the game to pitch. So there you go.
Not necessarily. Still got somebody warming up in the bullpen.
Hold up a second. So it might be just a straight pinch runner. Might be a sub right here, a sub or entry. 1 out here. Here comes Tyler Landry. Could give the Bobcats the lead with a base hit here because the runner over there at second base can fly, Mr. LeBlanc. High drama here in the 6th. Tyler Landry showing bunt. And Dubois doing a great job behind the plate all game. It's a big spot here. Let's see what the defense is going to do here. Corners will be...
I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to swipe one here, Jordy.
First base is crashing. Third base is staying back. Showing bunt again. Misses outside. And you know you got on deck. Landon LeMaire is 2 for 2 on the day with a walk.
Definitely a guy that can scratch a run across a run for the Erath Bobcats.
2-0 showing bunt again. Fouled back. I'm not sure if that one would have missed the zone also.
Yeah, I think that might have been ball 3 there.
Two, 1 out. In a tie ball game here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Getting your money's worth tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Weather, great baseball. And some 2 broadcasters trying to stick it out here in the bad weather. 2-1 inside corner, called strike number 2. See what Gotro goes to here on the 2-2. Here's the pitch. Whew. Just missed downstairs. Talon did not go fishing at it. It was a pretty pitch. He just missed.
For sure. And that's a good job by the Erath hitter right there to lay off of that. But great pitch, too. You know, 2-2, you want to be competitive, and that's what he did.
Full count. Base open here with 1 out. Here's the pitch. And off the plate, fielded. No, it's not fielded by Gotro. And everybody will be safe. And right back to those playing conditions right there. Could not field it. It's recorded as a hit. And Coach Harrington's going to want to have a conversation here because this is a huge spot, Alex.
For sure. And, you know, he was squared around the bunt a couple times.
Yeah.
And didn't get it down, but swinging bunt gets the job done. First and third, 1 out.
And red hot hitting Landon LeMaire comes to the plate. Hey, big spot. Mound Master sponsor Aqua Pool Splash Care. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll stay right here though. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the broadcast booth. Looks like end of the night for Dominic Gotro. What a night it was. As we will see hard throwing Trey Aber, the center fielder. He will be next for the Screaming Eagles. We'll step away one more time. Here comes number 6. So Gotro's night is done. Gave up 9 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 3 walks on the ledger. 4 runs came across. All of them was earned. And now it is Troy Abear's show. And boy, does he have a jam here.
Yeah, and I think one thing that's going to be important for him, looking at his warm-up pitches, is stay in the zone. Because had a few balls get away. Has good stuff, a lot of movement, good pop on the fastball, but you can't afford to walk in some runs here or make too many mistakes. So try to pump the strike zone and let your defense play behind you.
Runners are on the corners. Landon Lemaire has reached base every time he's come to the plate. 2 for 2 with a walk. And ground ball gets foul. Boy, that one gets down the line. You're flirting with scoring 2 right there.
Yeah.
A big spot here. You grab the lead right here, and then you're 3 outs away from winning the ball game. Right now, if you're a VC, you're a double play ball away from ending the threat. Who's going to make it? Who's going to make a pitch? Who's going to make a hit? And this one gonna be run in by the center fielder. Here we go. Play at the plate. Play at the plate. And he is gone down again. My, oh my. The second time VC center fielder has gone down a runner at the plate. There's a reason this team won a state title a year ago. There's a reason this team has won 8 of the last 9. And this team will take it to the 7th inning.
Wow.
All tied up 4-4. What a throw. And that was the backup center fielder because the starting center fielder was on the mound.
Oh, yeah. Man, that's pretty good. I was about to say he was one drop ball away from a triple crown of highlights, but he just handed it off to his counterpart and said, hey, this is how you do it. Go ahead and gun him down at home, and we'll go try to scratch a run across the board.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3-4-5 due up for the Screaming Eagles in a tie ball game in a 4-4 top of the 7th. Will Seymour, Cruz Abear, James Bradley. We'll be back. You're watching Friday Night Baseball live on Under the Lights. We'll give you that starting pitcher, that relief pitcher for the Bobcats when we come back. We're going to check out some sponsors at this time. Jacob Landry, State Representative, proudly serving District 49. He wants to wish the Erath Bobcats the best of luck this upcoming season. Go Bobcats! Enviro Resources, providing the oil and gas industry with sustainable solutions that protects the environment, drives cost savings, and prioritizes landowner satisfaction since 1995. Industrial and Oilfield Services. Based in Erath, Louisiana, Industrial and Oilfield Services has proudly served the oil and gas industry onshore, offshore, and internationally since 1979. With more than 100 years combined expertise, they provide creative, real-time solutions and services. They are team players focused on achieving customer goals and satisfaction. Welcome back to the Jacob Landry broadcast booth. Top of the 7th, we go 4-4. And well ground to the third baseman. High throw, not in time. And VC has a runner aboard. Here to start this 7th.
Yeah, double clutch a couple times. Tried to fire it in there because he was a little bit behind and it was high.
Let's introduce the new pitcher. And let's introduce where everyone is playing now. New pitcher into the game. Looks like the third baseman, Colin Rodriguez, has moved over from third to the mound. And it looks like Landon Duran is now playing shortstop. And Tate Collins has moved over to play third base. That is your defensive substitutions and your new pitcher in the game for the Erath Bobcats. But Will Seymour has gave this VC team a leadoff base runner, and this is typically when you see 7th inning. This is when you start moving runners over.
Yeah, I'm just about to ask that. You see a bunt here. We've seen a lot of good bunts in this game, and you've seen a lot of times where the defense wasn't able to handle it very well. So let's see what happens here. If we get a bunt, or do we get swing away and try to score off base hit?
Your big 4-0 hitter, first pitch swing, and Tate Collins put the glove on it. Champagne, what a play, double play. 5-4-3 double play. Wow.
Yep, third baseman said, I messed up on the first one. I'm not going to mess up on this one. Let's roll this thing.
He
one out
put
of the way.
A glove on that one, and Champagne with a beautiful turn at second. And Rodriguez quickly 2 outs on, what was it, 3 pitches?
Yeah.
My goodness. And a big cut there from James Bradley. And Rodriguez can get his team in the dugout here with 1 more out and give them an opportunity to win this game. Misses downstairs, runs the count 1-1. Can't turn it any better than that right there.
No, that was picture perfect double play right there.
One, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning, and he may get another opportunity to throw at first, and he will, gloved by Francis, and that will do it. 5-3 putouts. Colin Rodriguez comes in, does his job, a couple nifty plays from his defense, and that will do it here in the top of the 7th inning. It will be Colin Rodriguez, the guy that was just on the mound. He will lead things off here for the Bobcats, followed by Talon Land. Correction, I'm all over the place. You let me know who's coming up. We're going to see who comes out to the plate. How's that?
Sounds good. Paper's kind of wet.
Names are wet.
Names are smeared. A couple of guys have moved around a little bit, so we'll get some numbers here for you shortly.
I think it's Carter Champagne that's going to lead things off. So I think it's 2-3-4 coming up for the Bobcats. You'll know about it when we come back. 4-4 Trey Bear back out for a second inning of work. 1 run wins it. 3 outs sends us to extras. Don't you go anywhere. It's getting good. Two, 3-4 duo for the Bobcats. Carter Champagne. Fielder's choice, RBI single, and a fly out to right field. Big Bat and Duran is waiting on deck. We have something going on deck right here.
No.
Couldn't get
swing and weight was stuck on.
Yeah, the weight was stuck on the bag. Couldn't get it off. All right. This is where things get good. This is where coaching starts to apply. This is where two teams that have been there before Every little detail will matter the rest of the way.
Up and in with some serious heat there.
Up and in, almost caught him right there, and that would have been a gift for the Bobcats if they'd have had a leadoff base
But
runner.
not for Champagne. That was right around the head. That would have hurt.
1-0. Ground ball gets past the second baseman, and Champagne is aboard with a leadoff single.
Champagne leads off the bottom of the second for the single. Now batting for the Bobcats. Shortstop, number 8.
That's exactly what you want if you're Erath. Leadoff runner on. And we asked this question last inning. Do we start seeing a little small ball move them over? Erath's done a very good job of bunting.
Not with this guy up.
But, hey,
Because
double play is in play right now, you know.
this guy right here hits a gap. Champagne might score from first.
You're right. Big hole open on the right side of the infield.
Hebert will work from the stretch. And that one gets away from him. And the count runs 1-0. Bottom of the seventh, 4-4. 3-0 hitting Duran, and he spiked it.
Yeah, slipped a little bit on the mound on the pitch. And
the runner will be at second right now. And now if you're Coach Harrington, you just put Duran on.
yeah,
Set up the double play ball.
I think you do that. That's what he's doing right now.
So, intentional walk to your 3-0 hitting Duran, and you talked about moving runners over. Well, here comes Tate Collins. He did bunt back in the first inning.
I would be very shocked if you don't see a bunt.
Yeah,
here.
no outs here. You have a bunt situation here. You get the out, and then you intentionally walk the next guy.
Set
and
up
you
a double play.
You set up the double play with bases loaded.
Is that Jack Landry on deck?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you definitely do that. That would be what you would want, honestly, for either team. But VC would probably take that every day of the week.
And there's a bunt, and it's a good one.
Nobody's covering. It's going to be bases loaded.
Bases are loaded. Could not get the out at first. Infield will come in, and the winning run is 90 feet away. And
Yep,
here
and
comes
there's nowhere
number
to put
4,
Jack
Landry.
Nowhere to put him. We'll have a mound visit here. We said it, though. I mean, Collins put down almost the same bunt, beautiful bunt, and he's so speedy.
It's hard to defend that.
Yeah, and first base crashed on there, too. They couldn't even get the out at first. There was nobody covering with first base crashing. So, tough for VC, but, I mean, excellent execution if you're the Erath Bobcats. Couldn't ask for a better execution.
If you're Jack Landry here, all you need to do is lift something right here.
Lift something or hard on the ground in a hole, but, you know, a fly ball to center field, fly ball anywhere in the outfield will do the trick.
Winning run is Champagne. Tough spot here from Hebert. Infield will be in. Bobcats trying to walk it off here on a Friday afternoon. Actually, Friday night.
Yep.
Bobcats trying to walk it off here and get their 20th victory of the season. Hebert will go from the windup. Here's the pitch. And that one misses upstairs. And the count goes 1-0. Bottom of the seventh, no outs, bases loaded. 4-4, winning on that third. And the catcher, Dubois, saving runs back there.
Yeah, great job by the catcher. If you're gonna lose the game on a walk-off, you definitely want to make them earn it and not have a pass ball if you're VC.
Jack Landry could be the hero here. Here's the 2-0. And Landry sees a strike on the corner. Hebert needed a big pitch, and he got one. And now you got to challenge him again and hope he hits into a ground ball. Here's the 2-1. And
that'll do it.
Jack Landry, base hit into left field. And he will touch first. And that will do it. it. Ball game. Jack Landry wins it on an RBI single here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Final score 5-4. What a game and what a finish.
Yeah.
And
Erath took the early lead. They weathered the storm of VC. Great effort by VC. Threw up a 4 spot, threw up a bunch of zeros from the pitching staff, and really competed hard. And it just turned out to be not enough. Erath is a very, very talented baseball team and got the right hits when they needed.
What a game. What a finish. 2 ball clubs that will play a lot of baseball moving forward into the postseason. Bobcats right back here tomorrow night against Acadiana, 5A Acadiana, for a 6 o'clock first pitch. The hero tonight, Jack Landry, wins it walk-off style, walk-off base hit. Thank you for being aboard, my friend.
Yeah, it was a great time, Jordan.
I want to thank all of our sponsors tonight: Bill and Abear, Fundraising University, Howard Pool Company, Whips Prince, Aqua Splash Pool Care, Bird's Eye Insurance, Enviro Resources, Industrial and Oilfield Services, and Jacob Landry, Le Bon Manger. We want to say thank you to all of them at this time. Final score 5-4. Bobcats win it here at home. We'll step away. We'll get ready to start our post-game show, sponsored by Enviro Resources. We'll be back. Congratulations to the Bobcats. Great ball game, and best of luck to VC. Best of luck to Erath moving forward. Starting our post-game show at this time. Thank you to Enviro Resources. We're going to show their sponsor before we get on out of here. But what a game. You talked about it during the break here. 4 runs for the Bobcats early, and then 4 runs for VC middle of the way, and then 1 lone one there here at the final stretch.
Yeah, it was highs and lows for both teams throughout the game. You know, Erath started out red hot and put up a 3 spot, put up a 1 spot. VC got some runners on board, but with 2 outs just couldn't get it going, and then exploded in the 4th inning for 4 runs. And then Erath, after the second, man, they were quiet. VC pitcher came around, settled in, and just started putting up zeros. And then, you got Jack Landry come up in a big spot with bases loaded and said, I'll take care of the rest, folks.
A senior right there in a big spot, and you love whenever it comes down to moments like that, and one of the 5 seniors. And you can go back to another senior and Mr. Champagne starting the inning and scoring a run, right?
Yeah, I mean, that was impressive all the way around right there in the bottom of the 7th.
Time to give player of the game honors out at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, player of the game honors tonight. 2 for 3 day with a walk and also the game-winning swing. Player of the game honors tonight, sponsored by Whips Prince, goes to number 4, senior Jack Landry.
Yeah, Jack Landry get a walk-off hit there. We talked about it. A couple of guys could have been in the running for this, but back and forth game, 4 runs for each team. It's only fitting that the guy that comes up with the big hit for the walk-off gets the player of the game.
Vermilion Catholic falls to 16-7 on the year. Erath moves to 20-9 on the year. Both of these teams still have some games the rest of the way. Expect to see both of these teams in long playoff runs.
Yeah.
As one both of these teams played for state titles a year ago, so all too familiar with whenever the postseason gets around.
Absolutely. And this game for either team is only going to help their ranking. You know, for VC, they're playing up in a division in this game, so even with a loss, they're still getting points for playing it. And with Erath, you get that win over VC, who's ranked pretty high. You're gonna benefit from that too. So this is great for both teams, trying to improve their seeding going into playoff time. And not only that, but it's a great prep because that's high-level baseball right there, and you probably won't see too many better teams until you get a couple rounds deep into the playoffs.
We'll check out the rankings in the morning and see where both of these teams lie. Coming into tonight, VC was 8, Erath was 5, so we'll find out tomorrow where both of these teams lie. If you're Coach Harrington, you got to be pleased with the way your team battled back and didn't just fold right there.
Yeah, absolutely. You could have just shut it down early, said, man, you know, we're down 4-0 the second inning. We can't get anything going on the offensive side, but Screaming Eagles don't do that. In pretty much any sport, they're going to fight until the bitter end, and that they did. They just came up a little bit short. Erath captured the moment, crushed mistakes, and you know, for Erath, that's great. You know, we can weather the storm even if we don't play our best baseball as the game goes on. When the time counts, we're gonna make the hits and win the game.
Erath gets it done tonight, 11 hits, 5 runs, and they get the win here, walk-off fashion. Final words from my friend, Mr. Alex Fontenot. What do you got?
Yeah, both of these teams excited to see how they do going forward, working their way through district and into the playoff race. I think both of these teams could be standing in the last couple of games here late into the playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see, and appreciate Erath for letting us come out tonight.
Probably won't be our last time we see both of these teams moving forward.
Sounds good. Love to see good baseball.
All right, we're going to sign off for now. Congratulations, Erath, and we will say good luck to both teams moving forward. Thank you to Erath head baseball coach and administration here for having us. And also, my friend, we're going to say thank you one more time to all of our sponsors. Bill and Bear Fundraiser U, Howard Pool Company, Whips Prints, Aqua Splash, Bird's Eye Insurance, Enviro Resources, Industrial and Oil Field Services, Jacob Landry. And we're going to sign off by showing Enviro, iOS, and Jacob Landry. And thank you to Le Bon Manger also. We'll get on out of here because Le Bon Manger, that was a Run Rally sponsor, and that 5th run is sponsored by them. So got some sponsors of the show. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your weekend. Signing off, Jordan Taylor and Alex Fontenot. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless high school baseball. Jacob Landry, state representative, proudly serving District 49. He wants to wish the Erath Bobcats the best of luck this upcoming season. Go Bobcats! Enviro Resources, providing the oil and gas industry with sustainable solutions that protects the environment, drives cost savings, and prioritizes landowner satisfaction since 1995. Industrial and Oilfield Services. Based in Erath, Louisiana, Industrial and Oilfield Services has proudly served the oil and gas industry onshore, offshore, and internationally since 1979. With more than 100 years combined expertise, they provide creative, real-time solutions and services. They are team players focused on achieving customer goals and satisfaction. Le Bon Manger Catering Company, also known as Bobby and Dots, that caters weddings, corporate events, Christmas parties, and special occasions. They also have a lunch location located in Abbeville, Louisiana, which has a drive-through open Tuesday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And don't forget to go get your Sunday barbecue. Chef Blaine wants to say good luck to the Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagles.